warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Reski Yulianti. You can call me Reski. I'm from Civic Education Study Program at Al Azhar Mandar University. Here, I will summarize the English Sunset Level 2 material. Have a good time watching.
Like and dislike. Like and dislike expression are an expression or reaction expressed when we like or don't like something. This is a formula of like and formula of dislike. Example of like: 1. We love traveling abroad. 2. They like watching romantic movies. 3. He or she is very passionate about reading books. 4. I'm crazy about spicy food. 5. I really like playing video games. Example of dislike: 1. They dislike crowded place. 2. She doesn't like durian. 3. I absolutely hate cleaning the bathroom. Can and cannot. Can, bisa, or able to. Example: I can speak Spanish fluently. She can play the piano beautifully. Can you help me with my homework? Can't or cannot. Tidak bisa or unable to. Example: we cannot go to the beach tomorrow because it's raining. I cannot attend the meeting tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment. She cannot solve this math problem on her own, so she asked for help. Good and well. Good and well linguistically have the same meaning, but their usage is very different. Good is an adjective word that functions to describe object, while well is an adverb that functions to explain verbs. Example of good: 1. This is a good story. 2. Nikki has a good piano. 3. Mike's dog is very good and clever. Example of well: 1. She sings well. 2. Joan writes the story very well. 3. You did well. Object pronouns. Objective pronouns function as possessive pronouns for people or things as objects. Objects themselves have two characteristics, namely that they are usually acted upon by the subject and are usually at the end of the sentence or after the verb. Orang pertama tunggal. Form subject pronouns I. Form objective pronouns me. Example: please do not disturb me. Orang pertama jamak. Form subject pronouns we. Form objective pronoun us. Example: come on, join us. Orang kedua tunggal. Form subject pronouns you. Form objective pronoun you. Example: they want you to stay here. Orang ketiga tunggal laki-laki. Form subject pronouns he. Form objective pronouns him. Example: I'm not sure that was him. Orang ketiga tunggal perempuan. Form subject pronoun she. Form objective pronoun her. Example: you and her are a perfect couple. Orang ketiga tunggal netral. Form subject pronoun it. Form objective pronoun it. Example: I don't know all about it. Orang ketiga jamak. Form subject pronouns they. Form objective pronoun them. Example: if you involve them in this project, I will quit. Preposition of time. We use the preposition in, on, or at to say when something happens. 1. In. In is used to describe time information, especially to express month, year, or season. Take a look at the example in the following table. Centuries. In the 21st centuries. Decades. In the 1990s. Years. In 2020. Season. In winter. Months. In August. Long period of time. In the past or in the future. 2. On. On indicates a more specific time period. If you want to show just the month information, you can use in. But if the month begins with a date, you have to use the preposition on because it is more specific. Apart from that, on is also used to describe days, including weekdays and weekend. Take a look at the example in the following table. Dates on the 2nd of April. Days on Sunday. 3. At. At is used to indicate a very specific time, namely the hour. Apart from that, at can also be used to indicate certain specific time or what are called particular time, such as at night, at lunch, and so on. Take a look at the example in the following table. Time of the day. At 8 o'clock p.m. At 9:30 a.m. Particular time. At noon, at sunrise, at sunset, at bedtime, at the moment, and so on. Next, how. The following are 7 uses of the question word how, their addition and example. 1. How. How is used to ask how something can be done. Example sentence: How did you meet your mother? And how to make this cake? 2. How far. How far is used to ask how far the distance has been traveled. Example sentence: How far will I go? How far is it to go to Cilacap by train? 3. How often. How often used to show the intensity of someone's habits. Example sentence: How often do you eat bread in a week? And how often does she go to Lampung? 4. How many. How many is used to ask how many quantities of something can be counted, or countable noun. Example sentence: How many times do you clean your bedroom in a month? And how many doves in the cage? 5. How much. How much is used to ask for the amount of something that cannot be counted, or uncountable noun. Example sentence: How much star in the sky? How much sugar should we buy? 6. How long. How long is used to ask for the duration of time. Example sentence: How long do you go to school? And how long did the rugby match last? 7. How old. How old is used to ask the age of a person or object. Example sentence: How old is this statue? And how old are you? Next material, directions. Directions is asking and showing direction in English. You can use the following phrase to show direction. Near, dekat. Behind, di belakang. Beside, di samping. Next to, di samping. Turn right, belok ke kanan. Turn left, belok ke kiri. In front of, di depan. Go straight, jalan lurus. Between, di antara dua benda. Among, di antara lebih dari dua benda. Across, di seberang. Go past, melewati. Opposite, berlawanan. Intersection, perempatan. To junction, pertigaan. On the corner of, di pojok. Example of a sentence asking for directions. 1. Excuse me, could you show me the way to the nearest cinema? Permisi, apakah kamu bisa menunjukkan jalan ke bioskop terdekat? 2. Where is the Nara Park? Ada di mana Taman Nara? 3. Can you tell me how to get to train station from here? Bisakah kamu menunjukkan cara ke stasiun kereta dari sini? 4. I am trying to find a Mitra hospital. Could you tell me how to get there? Aku sedang mencari rumah sakit Mitra. Bisakah kamu memberitahu cara ke sana? 5. Is this the right way for the mall? Apakah ini jalan yang benar untuk menuju ke mall? 6. Is there a mosque around here? Apakah ada masjid di sekitar sini? Example of a giving direction sentence. 1. Go straight along this road and you will find the bank next to Magia Restaurant. Jalan lurus sepanjang jalan ini dan kamu akan melihat bank di samping restoran Mangia. 2. Just turn the right and you will find the mosque. It's near the park. Belok ke kanan dan kamu akan melihat masjid. Lokasi masjid dekat dengan taman. 3. You're going in the wrong direction. Kamu berada di jalan yang salah. 4. Go straight until you pass a bakery on your left. Jalan lurus sampai kamu menemukan toko roti di sebelah kiri. 5. Turn left at the intersection and it is across the post office. Belok ke kiri di perempatan dan tempatnya di seberang kantor pos. To understand more about direction material, the following is a conversation about asking and showing directions. Mary, excuse me, I'm looking for Magnolia Bakery. Could you show me the way? Ryan, sure. Go straight along this street until you see traffic light. After you see traffic light, continue straight for about 200 meters. You will see Magnolia Bakery on the corner of the street. Mary, thank you so much for your help. Ryan, you're welcome. Terjemahan, Mary, permisi, aku mencari toko roti Magnolia. Bisakah kamu tunjukkan jalan ke sana? Ryan, tentu saja. Jalan terus sepanjang jalan ini sampai kamu melihat lampu jalan. Setelah kamu melihat lampu jalan, jalan lurus lagi sampai 200 meter. Kamu akan menemukan toko roti Magnolia di pojok jalan. Mary, terima kasih banyak atas bantuannya. Ryan, terima kasih kembali. Have to. Have to is used to express responsibilities or needs in the past, present, and future. The following are examples of sentences using have to. 1. You have to be careful. Kamu harus hati-hati. 2. Do you have to go? Apakah kamu harus pergi? 3. Do you have to go now? Kamu harus pergi sekarang. 4. I have to warn you. Aku harus memperingatkanmu. 5. You have to tell him. Kamu harus memberitahunya. And the last material, before. Before is a word in English that is often used to express a time sequence of comparison between two events or conditions, and so on. Example sentence 1. You have to be 18 before you can vote. 2. You get a driver's license before you drive a car. 3. You have a prescription before you buy medicine. And you have a fishing license before you fish.
I think that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.